Do you know what I love about EVs? The best thing in the world about them is how they employ little children at 6 years old for 50 cents a day to go down and dig those minerals we need to build those virtual signaling batteries. Don't you worry your little pretty head at all about how they've lost their childhood. You need your batteries. I mean, after all, what is more important? The future of a child or your batteries? Unfortunately, too many people are picking the batteries. And don't you worry about the health of those children. Yeah, they're inhaling toxic materials and stuff. But you know what? They didn't really have a future anyway. We don't have to worry about them. I need those batteries. I must virtue signal at every party this week. Okay? Don't worry about the kids. And don't worry about destroying the environment. Don't worry that the mines are in the middle of a rainforest and they're tearing up rainforest by the acres and acres and acres to get these mines. Who needs the rainforest? They just they just shelter some of the most unique ecosystems on the planet. So I need my battery so I can virtue signal. And what good are trees anyway? Just because they absorb the carbon monoxide, take out particulate matter from the air? Don't worry about the air. Worry about my batteries. I mean, come on. I have this huge party next month. Everybody's going to be there. Everybody's going to be in electric cars. I must be in an electric car. I must fit in with everybody. I simply must act like I'm better than everybody else. I will not look good going to parties in a gas vehicle. That would be shaming. Even though I don't give a rat's you know what about how they're getting these minerals. I don't care. It's a big party. And if people have to get hurt, if jungles have to be destroyed so I can virtue signal, well, that's just how it's going to be. But just let's get one thing straight right now. None of these rules apply to my private jet or me heating my huge swimming pool or me heating and air conditioning my huge mansion. These rules apply to you little people, okay? They don't apply to me. I see you little people when I'm flying over you and my jet just spewing out carbon. I see you down there. But, the rules are for you. They are not for me. Thank you very much. And, I forget if it was last summer, the summer before, when in California, they asked people not to plug in their vehicles because the power grid couldn't handle it. California has a little over 1 million electric vehicles. A little over 1 million. That is compared to 36 million. 36 million gas vehicles. And it can't hold the power grid with 1 million? How in the heck does anybody think it's gonna work for 36 million vehicles? Every transformer in California will be blown. And the big cause of this is two reasons. Our politicians are ignorant. Most of them have never done any practical work in their life. They have a zero understanding of the power grid. Also, they could absolutely care less. I'm sorry, you delusional people. The power grid cannot be fixed by 2030, 2040, or 2050. That's a process that takes decades. Man, and those charging stations, those are fantastic. I've seen a lot of them being powered with diesel. That's great. A diesel generator to power up the power stations. But I'm not worried about the whole, everybody's worried about having these chargers all over. I'm not concerned about that because we just got billions and billions of dollars worth of infrastructure that Biden passed through Congress. And let me tell you, between him and Pete Buttigieg, we are doing amazing. I think it's allocated at $8 billion or something, or 8 or 12 billion, something like that, for these power stations. And wow, we have gotten like not even a dozen built. That is great. We're only putting in a charger for $1 billion. $1 billion for one charger. This this is just fantastic. This is just fantastic. The insight and the planning we have put into this is just stellar. Stellar performance, guys. I'm glad we have such competent people in charge. If you like these ranting political videos, please hit the like button and subscribe. Thanks for listening.